My name's Hamish and McArthur. I do a lot of things. I'm here because I do a lot of climbing, I guess. Well, I didn't really discover it. It felt like something that I did before I knew what climbing was, like all kids do. And essentially my parents took me to a climbing gym when I was 5 because they were sick of seeing me like up trees in the side of buildings and just were a bit concerned for my health. I remember I cried when I first got there. That was my first reaction, is because I just looked up and I was terrified. And I remember my dad saying, "You don't have to do it, it's okay." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna do it. By the end of it, I remember the instructor said that I had a real knack for it and that I should keep coming back, and so I did.
I first started climbing when I was 12. There was a climbing gym in Brighouse called Rocked that just opened. It was walking distance from my house. I'd never done it before, never really taken to any sports, but as soon as I started it, I just loved it. I was pretty bad at it for a while, but been doing it for long enough now. I've just had super steady progress for 16 years.
Like big picture, you can literally go out and explore the world and find new boulders and go on adventures, looking for new lines or discovering stuff. It's very explorative and you're figuring out what your limits are always. Like something seems impossible and then you explore all the different solutions and you find out actually, no, that's possible, and then you put it all together and you just expand your limits constantly. That's been one of the biggest learnings from climbing, is the social side of it, is that you can have a community like I never imagined, like I don't see in many other parts of the world. There's this innate trust within climbing, I think, especially with lead climbing, where you put your life literally in someone else's hands and you have to trust them like that.
When I first started climbing outside, I definitely had a handful of people that kind of took me out and showed me how to do it, took me to the good crags, and then kind of as I've progressed, I've climbed a lot more by myself. Just because the amount of time you have to put in to individual projects, it's not always viable to get someone to come with you, but it's always nice when you can get a good crew out on the same boulder.
I would say that you could go to a climbing wall anywhere in the world and make friends on day one, and there would be friends who would become like regular friends. Like how you do anything is how you do everything. That's a phrase I really believe in. So how I climb really does give me an insight into how I act in the world, in relationships and whatever. Like it's climbing, it can be a really good way to learn yourself and get to know yourself. And through Megatron specifically, that was a process of getting to know myself. Like doing that boulder was all about really understanding why I was not doing it, if that makes sense. Not just physically but mentally, like what the blockages were. How well you climb is so much more than just the physical, so much more. It's all about the approach and the way you look at it and the way you look at yourself. The biggest part of it is I just want to be somewhere where I'm getting fresh air all the time and I'm literally just being outside more. That's a really big part of it for me.
So once I found outdoor climbing, and the whole point of it is go out by yourself, have as long as you want, spend 20 sessions falling off the same move, but just getting it to like absolute perfection, really learning all the nuances of the movement. That just completely changed it for me. That definitely drew me in a lot more than comp climbing.
I think generally the north of England has a really inviting community. It feels really tight-knit, but not in the way that it's an in-group. It's just tight-knit in that if you want to go and climb, everyone loves you. So I would just say, like, if you can get outside, I guarantee you'll meet people and you'll make friends if you want to. It also just provides a distraction. If I want to go somewhere and not think about anything else, like if I'm on the wall, I'm literally, there won't be any other thoughts in my mind. So it's a bit of a meditation in that respect. You can kind of override your physical body a lot of the time if you have the right attention and the right focus. Yeah.
There's definitely been some moments of not wanting to come back and almost giving up. But I think I've kind of been through the process so many times now of almost getting to the point of giving up and feeling like it's just not going to happen. And then it eventually does happen, and it always has. And then you end up on top of the boulder, and it's all worth it.